Hey, and if you want to learn how to make your own multi-layered files in Procreate by uploading one PNG, then I'm here to show you how. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the crafter and designer behind Extraordinary Chaos, and I'm here to teach you how to get the best out of your Cricut machine. And today we're talking about Procreate. Now, Procreate is a separate program. It's $12.99. You need to have an iPad to use it. You upload it to your iPad, and then you can upload files and create them in layers. You can draw, you can design. It's an amazing program. And this week, something happened that occasionally happens, but it's not a common thing, but Cricut failed me. They're upgrading the Contour Tool, which I am going to do a video on that. Something happened in the upgrade. It glitched, and every time I created contours, every time I sent it to cut, it scrambled them. So no matter what I did and how I created a layer, it took bits out, it added bits, it was awful. So I lost a day's work. So what I decided to do was to do it on Procreate. This is something I used to do all the time and I haven't really done for a while. It's really good if you like to sit with your iPad while you're watching TV. I cannot relax. I have to be doing something all the time. So this is something that you can do where you can just upload your PNG file, and it's actually really, really easy to do because you can drag and drop and make contour layers, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is a 6-layer file. I uploaded my top layer and I created all of the rest just by dragging and dropping and blocking out areas, and it's super easy. So what will you need? You're going to need an iPad, and I use my iPad pencil, but you don't need to. You can just do it with your finger. It is an iPad. I don't know about other tablets. Maybe it's available on other tablets. You'd have to check if you've got a different tablet, but it is a great resource to have. As I say, it's $12.99. I'll pop the link below. It's not an affiliate link. It's just a recommendation of a program that I love. And then if you're going to cut this out, you want your 6 layers of cardstock. If you want to use the alphabet that I've used today, this is my gingerbread hot chocolate alphabet. I will drop the link to that as well, and that's free to download for the full alphabet and number set. Let's head over to Procreate to make our layers, and then we're going to upload them to Cricut and cut them out. So I will see you there. So we're going to go into Procreate. I'm going to use my Apple pen, but you don't need to use an Apple pen. You can just go ahead and use a hand, and it works just as well. So I'm going to start with a new sheet. I've had this for a couple of years on my iPad. If you've got an iPad, it is an amazing design tool, and I'm going to do more videos on what you can do, especially because when you've got instances today where Cricut isn't working, you need other options, and this is my main option most of the time. So we're going to go into add. Now I have uploaded one of my files. I think it's gone to photos. There it is, and that is a gingerbread PNG. So you can see the things you've got in Procreate is you've got a gallery, so that's where you've got all of everything you've uploaded. Then you've got your individual files, you've got different toolkits, and you've got layers. So if you see, when I get rid of that back layer, that's how you're going to export it. And so today we're just going to look at how to add colors to files, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it as a multiple files. We're going to start by going into our gallery, selecting, and I'm going to select that, and I'm going to duplicate it. And you're only going to duplicate it once. This is very much like using the Contour Tool in Cricut Design Space, but actually it's probably easier because you've got a bit more control. Now the thing with this is when you move your files, they need to be black because they're PNGs, and if you make them colors, they just don't work. So this is going to be your top layer. So I've got my principal files that I used here. So my top layer was white. So now we're going to go on to our second layer. So my second layer was red. So for now you can change it to red just so you can visualize it, and then we can change it back to black after. So what we want to do on this is get rid of the contours on the candy canes and on his mouth, bow tie, and on the buttons. And all you're going to do is go onto the pen, you're going to drag it over and you're going to drag it in. Now if you get it wrong, it colours the whole page. To go back, you either press this back arrow or that's it. Procreate is the easiest thing in the world to use. So we've got dropping them in there. If it doesn't work, you can just go on, get a pen. So I've got, if you go onto pencils, you've got pens. So say if I click on vinyl, that's quite a nice pen. You can colour in. I'll make that quite thick. So you can colour in areas as well. If they're tiny, if they're big enough, you can also scroll in and out. So if I want to do all of this candy cane, I can just drag all of those in, and it's that easy. Go to this one, And this way you will save as your layers, but what you will do is you will upload them after. So you just make all your individual layers and then upload them. So I'm going to turn that back black because I do want it to be black. There you go. So that's my black layer. Now what I'm going to do is go to the gallery, and I've got my white layer and my red layer. I'm going to select and I'm going to duplicate that layer, because it's just the same as using the contour tool. You're always going to remove contours from your layer you've just contoured, and that's how you build it up. So your first one is open, second one I'm going to take some out. Now my third one I'm going to take even more out, so when it sits behind that there's more missing. So I'm going to just open that. This is going to be our pale pink layer, so I'm just going to turn it pale pink so I can see it, because what I want to do is going to be paler pink than this. This is going to be our hot chocolate topping. Again, you can turn it black. You really don't have to faff about with the colours, but just if you want to see it visually, or you can turn your background on, but you get rid of it before you export it. So what for the next layer, we want to duplicate that one, because now we're going to take the marshmallows out. So select, duplicate, get rid of that, open up. So this is going to be our dark pink layers, and if you look here you can see that is going to be the dark pink of the marshmallows. So I'm just going to do it so it's quicker, and that's that layer done. Get rid of the back, gallery, select, duplicate. So actually once you start working through this, it is really quick, and then the only thing is you've got to upload each and every file, but that's fine. Now what I've done is I've imported the PNG. Obviously I have got the SVGs as well, which are easier to upload to Cricut Design Space, but it's just an extra click of a button, but then you can export as a PNG. So the next one is going to be that one, and that is the star in the hot chocolate, so that's going to be blue. Gallery, select, duplicate, and now the last layer is going to be, obviously I've just duplicated that, so that's the layer I'm going to do. I'm going to put the back on so I can see this. I want to get rid of the eyes, and then I want to fill the letter. So you're just going to fill all the areas, and the beautiful thing about this is you're not removing all contours and then taking bits out. So I want to keep my handle open, and I want to keep that open, and there they are. So now I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of my paper cut. I'm going to select all those 6 layers, and this is how you keep your Procreate tidy. So now I've not done it there, as you can see, but what I'm going to do then is I'm going to stack them. So I've got a nice little stack there that I've got now. When I open up, that is all my letters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my Mac over, and I want to cut these. Now I can't do it at the moment in Cricut because every time I add a contour it messes it up. So I've updated it, I've tried everything. So this is just another way to do it, and actually it's a nice way to do it if you've got an iPad. It makes it easy, and if you work on your iPad in Cricut, even easier, but I don't. So I'm going to select these, and I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to share, and you can share them as a PNG. So once I've stacked them, I can share them. So I'm just going to click on share. So you haven't got to do this individually. Go on PNG, and then it's going to give me options, airdrop, and I can airdrop it straight to my Mac. So if you're using Cricut on your iPad, then you don't have to do that. You can upload them straight from here, but because I use it on my Mac, then that's the option. But they're there, and you can now upload them to Cricut. So now we're in Design Space, and all we're going to do is upload the files one at a time. So they're uploaded as PNG. So when we click go on, now I should have clicked single layer there, but I clicked flat layer. It doesn't matter, it's going to upload it anyway, but it's going to do it as a print and cut. So all you need to do is go to the top and change that to a cut file. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through, and I've added all of the files, and we're just going to colour them because you don't want to see me uploading files. So these are now all ready to cut. So they're exactly the same as if they've been contoured in Cricut Design Space. It's another way of doing it. So I'm just going to send them all to cut on my cutting machine, and then just show you very quickly building the files at the end. And here we are. They're all cut out. Exactly the same as if we'd have done the contouring in Cricut. So it's just another option that it's something that when you sat watching TV and you've got your iPad, you could do it and it's done ahead of time rather than having to do it when you're cutting. These around are my Sleep Till Christmas letters, so I flattened them. That I'll put the link to that video below when it's live, and that's just a really great way to put on your fridge, and you've got all the magnetic numbers. So we're going to build this now. I'm going to just build it quickly, and we're going to build it with glue. So it's really important, first of all, to make sure that you've got all of your layers lined up correctly, and you want to be able to see all your colors through, and you can. So now we're going to start building. I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue, and what I'm going to do, because there's nothing exciting about watching me build this, is I'm just going to fast forward it and put some nice music on, and I will see you at the other end. And how did you find that? It's actually really easy, isn't it? And it's just an extra thing to have something that you pay $12.99 for. That's it, one off. I paid $9.99 a couple of years ago. It's gone up a little bit, but once you've got that, you can draw, you can design. I'm going to start doing some tutorials as well as how to draw in Procreate, because it's super easy and it's something that I really love doing. So I will share more of that, but I just wanted to share this for you today, so that if you wanted to not work in Cricut Design Space, if it's being glitchy, how it sometimes is, you can do it in an app that is quick, smooth, and I never have any problems with it. So I hope that helped. Please do let me know in the comments anything else you'd like to learn in Procreate. Thank you so much for watching, and happy crafting.